Hello, everybody. This is Laura with Untitled Typewriters, and I'm so glad you joined me today. I am showing off actually one of my favorite typewriters. I have one of these, the exact same year too. This is a 1936 Royal Model O, and these are a no frills, just get it done typewriter. They're wonderful. I will say though, on this particular one, there is a little quirk on it. So the price will reflect that. So if you're wanting a really fun, one of the older black gloss typewriters, but you're not quite ready to shell out $300 or more for them, this might be a good one for you because it has one key that is sticky and annoying, and so we are going to adjust the price accordingly. But you should be happy with it otherwise. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so the Royal, you flip open the top and you just press down to set your margins. Very easy peasy like that. That does not have tabs. Like I said, this is a no frills typewriter. Nothing extra, just the necessities. I couldn't speak there for a moment. Okay, carriage release right here. Cute little bell. Nice, nice, nice. The enamel looks really pretty. I don't know if you can tell how high gloss it is. The only bad thing with a black gloss enamel is it shows every single fingerprint. So I'm constantly re-rubbing it to get all my fingerprints off. Okay, right here, paper release, and that works. On this side, you have your carriage release again behind the handle right there. This is going to be your line selector. Okay, between 1 and 2 lines, that's your only choice. This will release the roller, so you can do like fine adjusting, because sometimes, you're typing, you'll take that paper out and maybe you'll read it and go, oh, I want to add to it, and you put that paper back in. It's impossible to line it up properly. But it makes it a lot easier when you release the roller. It lets you do fine-tune adjusting. Then you can re-engage it so that you can keep typing. It's not going to work perfectly if you don't re-engage that after you do that. Okay, move that to the left. I hope that made sense. Sometimes I don't make sense to myself. Okay, here's the cover. Touch control, that just determines how hard or soft that these type bars are going to strike your paper. This is your color selector, red, black. The white just means stencil, and you actually have to kind of lift it, push it down and over to get to it, because the typewriter doesn't work on the stencil mode. You will never use it. Don't use it. If you get it over there, you're going to be like, what's wrong with my typewriter? And it's because it's not properly set on a color for you. Okay, so red on top, black on bottom, and we will check that out. This is your ribbon reversal. Because, let's open up the top. There's your ribbon. We put in a universal ribbon. You can get additional ribbons on our website at jotandtittletypewriters.com. When it is time to change out your ribbon, just pull it out. Very simple. Pop another one in. Make sure black is on top, red is on bottom, and that you've threaded it correctly through all these little guide wires, because if you don't, it's not going to work. And I can tell you, I'm terrible at threading ribbon. I always need a reference. So bookmark this page, come back to it. The link in the description below will take you to the product listing, and even if it's sold, you can access the images, and I have an up-close photo of this for you so you can see how that is threaded through. Now remember, the ribbon itself is actually pretty short, so when you get to the end of the spool, the typewriter's going to stop and it's going to act all wonky, and you're going to be like, what the heck's going on? Or your font's going to be really faint. You need to stop right away whenever that does that. Check your ribbon and reverse the direction with this little doohickey right here. All right. Let's close that. Let's do a typing demo. And I will show you how this one works. Now remember, we just service and repair typewriters. We are limited in our ability. Rob is getting much, much better. However, we have chosen to stay within the price point of non-refurbished, non-restored typewriters. So we're not replacing parts. We're not taking the machine apart. I mean, sometimes he does. But when we start doing that, then price starts skyrocketing. You're going to pay a lot of money for a perfect typewriter. We will never promise you a perfect typewriter because we do not restore or refurbish. And if you want that, we're not the people to purchase from. So, but we will give you a working typewriter, and that's why we do these videos so you can see for yourself that it works. Now, as in this case, as I mentioned before, the Q is a little sticky, and Rob has worked on it, and it's just given him fits. So it is what it is. That is what is going to come with this particular typewriter. So let's go ahead and what year did I say this was? 19, same as mine. Okay, lowercase l for your number one, 1936. Royal. Oh, I have it on red. Let me put it to black. Royal Model O. So let's go try these over. Now, I love the black keys on the Royal Model O. I just love how it feels. And normally, the Model O is the most consistent, and there's that sticky Q, but it still works. Consistently well, what's the word I'm looking for? A well-performing typewriter, which is why I chose a Royal Model O for myself, which seems silly because I have access to just about every typewriter out there. And I waited a long time, and I chose two typewriters, a Smith Corona Electric, a 50s version, not the 60s or 70s, the 50s version of the Smith Corona Electric, fantastic machine, and the Royal Model O. Those are the two I ended up with. And I love them, and they're both just amazing. And anyway, so if you don't mind just popping that Q down whenever you are typing, this is still going to be a fantastic machine for you. And I know I'm taking a lot of extra time, but I think you're worth it, don't you? We'll get into some sentences here in a second. It's a lot easier than just going through and doing one key at a time. Okay. Rick. Oh, on there, all it does is it's not popping all the way down. So it's still working. It's just not popping all the way down. And so it will interfere with some of the other ones. So just pop it back down. Oh my gosh, it just works so well. I love this. Cute bell. Honestly, y'all, I don't think that Q is a big deal at all. Really, it's not. This is still typing amazing. I love it. I mean, you're going to love it. So, I mean, I'm still going to discount the price a little bit on it because of the Q, but it really, well, you don't use the Q a lot, but it really wasn't a big deal. It just, the Q really, until it needs to go back down, isn't a huge deal. It's a little one. It's an inconvenience, but it's not a big deal. So, all that to say is this is still a fantastic writing machine. You're going to love it because I love my Model O. So if you're interested, check that link below. If you have questions about the Model O, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye.